Good morning, my XRP Army, my tribe, everybody out there in YouTube land. Hope you're doing well. Got a comment from Eric, and he's talking about fiat and how it funds wars, and that's absolutely correct. Governments would be much less likely to go to war if they had to sell war bonds. Just the name alone, the connotation of it is like, do we really want to do that? But with fiat, they can just simply print the money and go to war. Take your children, send them off to be maimed and killed, and make profits off of all the bombs and the planes and the tanks and the things that they have to make to execute that endeavor. And they fabricate some reason. We have to go get them because they are different. Without fiat, they couldn't execute all these wars, and war is big business, and that's why we see it so much. Look at some of these presidents and how much money they had when they went into office and how much money they have when they come out of office. And you'll begin to understand why they push wars so much. And look at where their stock holdings are, and do they hold seats on board of directors, or do their children or other relatives sit on these board of directors of these companies that are directly benefiting from the war? Who owned Halliburton stock during the rebuilding phase in Iraq and Afghanistan? It'll tell you a lot if you go and just Google that. It will tell you an awful lot about how the world really works. Think about that. And then think about real money. It's one of the reasons I like XRP so much. They're never going to print any more of it. It's important, people. Educate yourself. Gain an understanding. Stop being a slave to money and start making money your slave. Talk about the Bank of Japan. Shall we? What about the Bank of Japan, you ask? Well, okay, I'll tell you since you asked. The Bank of Japan is in deep doo-doo, which means Japan is in deep doo-doo. And they have been running around close to 0% interest rates for 3 decades now? Something like that. And that caused people around the world to stop and go, maybe I can go to Japan, borrow some of this money at 0% interest rates, and go do, just about anything, buy U.S. savings bonds at 2.5%, make that money at 2.5%, and just give it back to the Bank of Japan at the end of it, and collect my 2.5%. Or invest it in whatever else, that little riskier events, and make money. And a whole lot of people are doing that. Even large Japanese financial institutions do that. Retirement accounts there, these banks there that have retirement accounts for all these elderly people, take their money and put it into U.S. savings bonds. Why? Because they make money along the way. Well, it's coming back to bite them. Japan had to finally raise their interest rates on their bonds. And that caused a huge ripple around the world, because now people are having to sell things to pay that off. And it's causing them to be less attractive in the world of finances. So that causes trouble in Japan. Everything's interrelated. Everything around the world is interrelated. The end result is that we are probably going to bail them out. Japan is the largest holder of U.S. debt. They say that if China takes over Taiwan, they will militarily intervene. That means the United States will have to militarily intervene also. And we will probably bail them out financially before that. The world is fixing to go cray-cray, folks. Have your financial house in order, because it's going to get rocked hard. And you don't want to lose everything in the tsunami that's coming. Look into these things. Educate yourself. Bank of Japan. It's important to understand it. Research it. Research it. God bless y'all. I'm out.